The body scan is considered a foundational mindfulness practice. It serves two main purposes. The first is to build awareness for body sensations at a very detailed level. Most people don't have a good sense of how their body feels because they only pay attention when it is seriously impeded. The body scan helps build an early warning system that signals the presence of stress and emotions before they are consciously recognized. The second function is to build control of attention as the spotlight of attention is shifted from place to place around the body. Before we begin the body scan, we will establish some anchors so that if you become overwhelmed, perhaps with a memory, or your mind is simply wandering and feels out of control, you can choose an anchor that will bring you back to present moment awareness. Remember, we each have our own unique relationship with our own body, and so kindness and patience are necessary attitudes to bring to a body scan. Just like an anchor stabilizes a boat at sea, the anchors we establish will help to stabilize your mind when it is overwhelmed with a memory of perhaps a trauma, or it could be a judgment of a part that you might have a difficult relationship with. If we're at a part of our body that is difficult for you to be with, rely on your anchor and rejoin us when we're at a part of the body that is more comfortable for you. So, as we move through the anchors, choose one that might work for you. We typically rely on the breath to anchor us, but if your breath is not a comfortable anchor, that's okay. There are several others from which to choose. So let's take a few moments to settle in, closing your eyes if that feels okay, or casting them downward if that's more comfortable. Remembering that sight can be a reliable anchor to remind yourself of present moment awareness, so feel free to open your eyes at any point during the body scan to ground yourself in the present when necessary. Typically, a body scan is done lying down, but if that's not possible or comfortable, you can sit or stand or even walk as you do the body scan. Your posture should be alert, but comfortable, something you can relax into without being so comfortable that you fall asleep. If you're lying down and get very sleepy, feel free to change your posture to support alertness. As you take your chosen posture, begin to notice your body through your sense of touch. Notice what your feet are touching, as well as the legs, the buttocks, your upper and lower back, your arms resting against your body, and where are your hands resting, and your head. So we're exploring what these parts of our body are touching and noticing how that feels. And these are called touch points. Some touch points may feel hard if there is weight resting on them, or others may feel softer and lighter if there is no weight. For instance, your arms touching your body is typically a very light touch point. And now let's shift from touch to hearing by bringing awareness to the experience of hearing, being open to that which comes into your awareness from outside the room, and as well as from inside the room, and perhaps even from inside your body. See if you can be like a satellite dish, opening and inviting any sound that you're aware of, making yourself available to whatever sound presents itself as you make yourself aware of your capacity to hear. Hearing and sound can be a reliable anchor. Each of those are in present moment awareness. And now gently bringing your awareness to your breath. Seeing if you can be aware of where the sensations of breath are most prominent. This could be at the nostrils, the mouth, the throat, the windpipe, or the rising and falling of the chest, or at the abdomen as the belly rises and falls. Allowing the breath to do what it naturally does without manipulating it or changing it or getting in the way. Being with the physical sensations of the breath just as they are, not with the breath that you would like it to be, but with the breath as it is in this moment. And so allowing your body to let go with each out breath as the chair or floor takes on the work of supporting you. Allowing yourself to be right where you are, right here, right now, in this moment. And now we'll open our lens of awareness like a floodlight as we bring our attention to the body as a whole, examining the general state of the body. Perhaps there is a feeling of calm, or tension, or restlessness, or maybe even agitation. We simply notice. Register it in our consciousness by simply naming it. Tension, tightness, restlessness, as best we can in this moment, and then letting go. And now narrowing your focus like a spotlight or a flashlight to gently shift awareness to the back, top, and sides of your head. Allowing your awareness to freely float in this area. See if you can detect any physical sensation that presents itself, trying not to interfere with sensation, allowing it to do whatever it wants to do as you attend to the head. Keep in mind that a sensation may involve warmth, or coolness, or tingling, or moisture. And if you experience no sensation or numbness, see if you can be fully present and experience that without judgment as you explore the back, sides, and top of the head. No sensation is just as valid as lots of sensation. And you will see that as you continue to practice the body scan, you might experience a shift in sensation, or it may remain the same. It makes no difference. The body scan practice teaches us to be present to what is here right now, without judgment. And on the next out-breath, allow your awareness to move to the face, from forehead to chin, and from ear to ear. Allowing your awareness to float freely around the face, experiencing any sensation that arises, and bringing your attention to that area as best you can. Becoming aware of the chin, the lips, inside the mouth, the tongue, the cheeks, the eyes, the eyebrows, the ears, the forehead, letting whatever sensations arise, simply noticing them come and go, allowing your attention to linger, becoming aware of sensations as they change. Some people find it helpful to very softly label the area of the face they are attending to from moment to moment. And this may help you to focus on and allow sensations, in this case, nose, cheeks, lips, eyes, or ear. If you find this helpful, feel free to use it, but if not, just stay with your moment-to-moment awareness as you are curious about sensations that arise on the face. It may be something as subtle as the air touching the skin of your face. When a sensation arises, allow your awareness to observe these areas in detail, noticing where they begin and end, their edges, the movements if there are any within the sensation, and if they are restricted to the skin, or perhaps they move deeper into the body. So really being curious about each sensation just as it is, with whatever is arising in this moment as you explore the face. It could be tightness, tingling, throbbing, soft, hard, piercing, and on and on. And if it steadies the mind, you might want to softly note the sensation to yourself. And on the next out-breath, gently move your awareness to the neck and throat, softening and releasing as best you can, allowing your attention to hover in this region of the body, noticing any sensations that well up, giving them your full and undivided attention as you are becoming aware of the neck and the throat. And if it's helpful, use the labeling technique as you attend to the neck and the throat. And it goes without saying that from time to time, your attention will be pulled away by thoughts arising in your mind, perhaps thoughts of the past, the future, or even fantasy. Or it could be worry or judgment or critical thoughts. Or your attention could be hijacked by other sensations elsewhere in the body. If this happens, note it quietly to yourself You can label it again, whether it's just thinking, it could be worry, it could be remembering. This is a moment to gently and kindly escort your attention back to the body. This is a moment of success, you noticed. And then return your focus to the neck and the throat. On the next out breath, guiding your attention into the shoulders, allowing your awareness to focus on any sensations, large or small, that are arising. You can think of your awareness as soaking into these areas like water, soaking into dry, parched soil. So really filling this area with your awareness. If there are more intense sensations in your shoulders, see if you can attend to them with an attitude of exploration, opening up to them rather than resisting or fighting them. As you attend to the front, the sides, and the back of the shoulders. Moving deeply into the shoulder joints. Working at opening up to them rather than any resistance to what might be here. And now, surveying the arms, from the armpits to the wrists. You can explore both arms at the same time, or each one individually. Exploring the fronts, the sides, and the backs of the arms. The elbows and wrists, moving deeply into each of the joints, paying attention in a kind and a curious way. Sensations might enter your field of awareness from your clothes as they touch your skin, or make contact with your arms. Or you might be aware of the surface you're resting on. There may also be more subtle sensations below the level of the skin. This is an opportunity to become more intimate with sensation and to observe sensations with a kind of affectionate curiosity and non-interference, with as much detail as possible. And if helpful, continue using the labeling technique. If more than one sensation arises, feel free to attend to the one that really piques your curiosity. Perhaps the one that really calls out for your attention, and then move in for a closer look as you attend to your arms. And again, whenever the mind wanders, you know what to do. With kind, compassionate awareness, gently return to the object of meditation, which in this moment happens to be the sensations that arise as you explore your arms. And now, on the next out-breath, allowing your awareness to move down and freely float throughout your hands. Freely attend to any sensation that arises in awareness, exploring each hand individually or together. There may be tingling, pressure, numbness, or warmth. Observe as best you can the quality of the contours of these sensations that arise in the hands. These sensations may be on the palm of the hands, the top of the hands, the fingers or in between the fingers, or the nail bed. And again, if your awareness is pulled away by thoughts or another sensation in the body, this is a moment of success. See if you can allow these distractions to be in the background and return to the current object of this meditation, which at this moment is the hands. And now, on the next out-breath, moving your attention to the upper back and surveying this area. There may be sensations of pressure or temperature. We simply observe each sensation without having to change anything. Giving yourself permission to explore and feel each sensation. Using the labeling technique if you find it helpful as you explore the upper back. And now directing your attention to the lower back and drawing attention to any sensation that arises and exploring it in detail. The lower back is a region that presents for many of us challenging sensations. This is an opportunity to open, lean into them, softening, and allowing whatever sensations arise to simply follow their own course. We are the observer. And now, becoming aware of the chest as it rises and falls. Just feeling the breath. The breath enters the body on the inhale. The chest rises, and you might notice the belly rising a little as well. And the exhale follows the inhale, and the chest falls. And so just being with this rhythm of breathing. You may also notice sensations made by the clothing against your skin as the chest rises and falls with each breath. Just noticing. And you may also become aware of the sensation of your beating heart. Or again, you may not. That's either is good, either is okay. We're just allowing our awareness to fully penetrate into each sensation as it arises, allowing it to do whatever it does as we observe moment to moment. And now, moving our flashlight of awareness to the abdomen, becoming aware of the belly as it rises and falls with each breath. Like waves lapping at the shore, no two waves are the same. Just as no two breaths are the same, each breath is unique to that moment. Inside the body, many sensations may arise in the area of the stomach. Without getting technical or judgmental, continuing to feel, to simply observe whatever sensations are arising in the abdomen at this moment without analyzing them, simply being with them. And now, releasing your attention from the abdomen and becoming aware of the pelvic bowl, the front, the sides, the buttocks. As you allow your awareness to hover around this region of the body, observe any sensation that crops up. And then letting your awareness zoom in for a closer look. Trying as best you can to open up and relax into the sensation, rather than resisting, tensing, or bracing against whatever is arising. If these sensations are strong, know that you can always return to the breath as an anchor, or to your preferred anchor that will bring you to the present moment. Just being with whatever is here to be noticed. And now gently letting go of the pelvic region and shifting your mindful awareness to the legs, the top of the legs, and just learning to be present as best you can with whatever is arising. You can scan each leg together, both legs together, or separately. And just wait patiently for sensations to attract your attention, and then give them center stage. Perhaps feeling the thickness of the muscles of the thigh, the strength of these muscles. Noting how they make contact with whatever your support might be. And you might notice, what does it feel like for my knees to be in stillness? And if labeling helps you to focus on the sensations and body parts, again, feel free to use it. Perhaps silently saying to yourself, shin, ankle, thigh, or knee. And if you decide to use this practice, see if the label can be very soft, like a bubble that floats up as your awareness attends to the terrain that you're in as much detail as possible. You might be aware of the thickness of the calf muscle and the boniness of the shin. Simply being with our legs just as they are. Parts of our body that we often don't pay much attention to. We take them for granted. This is a moment of awareness. And it could also be a moment of gratitude as we survey these parts of the body and realize all the work that they do in getting us where we need to go. And once again, the mind may be taken away into thought or elsewhere in the body. And we just come back to the object of meditation in a kind and compassionate way. A way that acknowledges that getting lost in thought is simply the nature of mind. In fact, noticing that the mind has wandered is just as much a part of mindfulness meditation as staying on the body part itself, which in this moment is the legs. And now, releasing the legs and allowing this special kind of attention to move into your feet. The tops, the toes, the nails, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Resting here as best you can. And feel free to attend to each foot separately or together, allowing your awareness to move freely throughout the feet, waiting until an area calls out for your attention, and then moving in for a better look, studying its contours, its topography. There may be moisture, tingling, pulsing, even numbness. Just attending to the feet, moment by moment. And now releasing the feet on the next out breath, allowing your awareness to freely float along the back of the body, the back of the heels, calves, thighs, buttocks, the spine, lower, middle, and upper back. Breathing in and out, noticing tension, looseness, pain, comfort, vibration, and releasing as best you can, resting in the here and the now. Noticing the sensations as they come and go, moving calmly and freely along the back of the arms, the shoulders, the neck and the head, attending to the back of the head and the scalp, and to any awareness that wells up in this moment. Letting your attention hover wherever the sensation might be, allowing awareness to do what it wants to do without interference, just being with this human body in this moment, right now. And becoming aware of the physical sensations of the breath again as it enters and leaves the body. As we open up to things just as they are in each moment, and noticing how this openness is healing and nourishing, and allowing our world to be as it is, beyond our own fears, worries, tensions, mood, and beyond the tendencies of the mind to want things to be a certain way. So for the rest of your day, being awake to your experience as it unfolds in this moment and this moment, remembering that this state of clarity is available to you at any time by simply bringing your attention, your awareness to the breath. And now, as we begin to end this meditation, expanding your awareness to include hearing, allowing sounds to come and go the same way you've been attending to sensations of the body. Just being with hearing. And if you've had your eyes closed, the suggestion at this point is to bring your attention fully to the room as you gently open your eyes, aware of the breath, aware of the body, aware of sight, and aware of sound as you listen to the bell, signaling the end of this formal period of meditation.